Are INFJs the angels they're painted to be, or do they have a darker side that's often overlooked? Prepare to have your perspective shifted. Often seen as the empathetic, artistic souls of the Myers-Briggs world, these individuals may not be as innocent as they appear. Beneath the surface, they possess hidden talents that are less about compassion and more about control. Intriguing, isn't it? Stay tuned as we dive into the hidden talents of INFJs that might just leave you questioning everything. INFJs are master manipulators, but not in the way you might think. Imagine a conductor leading an orchestra, each instrument playing in perfect harmony. Now replace those instruments with people, and the conductor with an INFJ. Yes, that's right. INFJs have a knack for subtly guiding emotional dynamics towards what they believe is the greater good. Picture this: an office filled with clashing personalities, a ticking time bomb of sorts. Enter the NFJ who, like a puppet master, starts pulling strings, gently nudging people towards a common goal. Before you know it, the office is a well-oiled machine, and everyone believes it was their own idea. However, this talent doesn't come without controversy. Some might argue that such manipulation, even with good intentions, is a breach of personal autonomy. So, is it manipulation or simply a talent for emotional orchestration? You decide. Ever noticed how an INFJ can make you spill your secrets without even trying? It's not magic, folks. It's the art of calculated vulnerability. INFJs have this uncanny knack for turning their emotional openness into a strategic tool. Imagine you're sitting across from an INFJ, sipping your coffee, and they start sharing a personal struggle. You might think, wow, they're so open and honest, I feel comfortable sharing my life story. But hold on a second, Sherlock, it's not that simple. What's happening here is a carefully orchestrated move. By sharing their struggles, INFJs are subtly inviting you to let down your guard. It's like they're saying, hey, I trust you with my story, you can trust me with yours. Before you know it, you're sharing your deepest secrets, thinking it's a mutual exchange. But don't be fooled, my friends. Remember, it's emotional chess, not empathy. INFJs can see right into your soul, but is it a gift or a curse? This is the question we'll explore as we delve into the fourth hidden talent of Sigma INFJs, their role as the Dark Empath. INFJs are known for their ability to deeply understand and connect with people's emotions. But there's more to this talent than meets the eye. Imagine being able to walk into a room and immediately sense the emotional temperature. Imagine being able to pinpoint someone's psychological weak spots within minutes of meeting them. This is the reality for a Sigma INFJ. They have a unique ability to understand others so deeply that they can identify their vulnerabilities, storing them away as potential ammunition for future use. It's an incredible power, but also a heavy burden. Is it about empathy? Is it about understanding? Or is it about strategy? The answer is complex. It's not always about understanding. Sometimes it's about strategy. Ever felt like an INFJ just made you question your own memory? Well, welcome to the world of reality architects. Let's dive into this intriguing aspect of Sigma INFJs. This talent, or should I say skill, is as dazzling as it is disconcerting. INFJs possess the uncanny ability to unconsciously gaslight others, creating such convincing alternative perspectives that you may find yourself questioning your own memories and judgments. Imagine a kaleidoscope. You look through it and see a plethora of colors and shapes, but as soon as you turn it, a whole new pattern emerges. INFJs are like that. They can twist and turn the reality, creating a new pattern that can make you doubt your own perception. It's not that they're trying to deceive you, it's just their way of helping you see the truth. So next time an INFJ tells you how to see the truth, maybe take a step back. Remember, reality is a construct, and INFJs are its master architects. INFJs can be a real drain, but it's not always about empathy. Now you might be thinking, but aren't INFJs supposed to be empaths? Well, yes, but hear me out. You see, INFJs have a knack for processing and analyzing the emotional states of others. It's like they're emotional detectives, constantly picking up on the sentiments and moods of those around them. But here's the twist. They're not just doing it out of a sense of empathy or understanding. No, they're doing it because they're addicted to it. It's like a puzzle they can't stop solving. They're like emotional vampires, siphoning off the energy from others, dissecting it, analyzing it, and using it to fuel their own psychological satisfaction. So if you ever feel emotionally drained around an INFJ, remember, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about them. Ever noticed how an INFJ always seems to be the hero of their own story? Well, this is no coincidence. INFJs, as selective memory engineers, have a peculiar knack for subconsciously rewriting their own histories. They don't do this out of deceit or malice, but as a way to maintain their self-image as the helper, the savior, the hero. Imagine their minds as a personal library, where each memory is a book. But here's the twist. They're not just the librarian, they're also the author. They subtly edit the pages of their past, often omitting instances where they were the antagonist, the instigator, or the one in the wrong. This isn't to say they're dishonest, far from it. They genuinely forget these instances, believing fully in the narratives they've constructed. So next time an INFJ tells you a story, remember there might be more to it. Ever felt like an INFJ is always sacrificing themselves for others? This may seem like the ultimate act of selflessness, but let's look a little deeper. INFJs are masters of creating situations where they can play the martyr. It's like they're directors of their own self-sacrificing movie, always ready for that dramatic, heart-tugging scene. But why do they do it? Well, it feeds their secret superiority complex. Yes, you heard it right. By consistently placing themselves in the role of the sacrificial hero, INFJs subtly assert a kind of moral high ground. They're not just helping others, they're proving to themselves and everyone around them that they're the most caring, the most giving, the most superior. And the best part, they make others feel eternally indebted. So the next time an INFJ pulls the martyr card, take a moment to think. Remember, not all sacrifices are selfless. Ever felt like an INFJ thrives in chaos? Well, you're not entirely wrong. Some INFJs are veritable maestros of mayhem, expertly conducting the symphony of social dynamics. It's not that they're fond of conflict per se, rather they find complex emotional situations invigorating. They enjoy the challenge of untangling the knotted threads of human interaction, the thrill of the emotional roller coaster, the satisfaction of restoring harmony from discord. Picture this, an INFJ in their element, stirring the pot just enough to create ripples but never a full-blown storm. They're not doing this out of malice or for the sake of drama itself. No, it's more about exercising their innate ability to understand, navigate, and ultimately resolve these intricate emotional landscapes. They relish the role of the wise counselor, the calming eye in the storm they've subtly summoned. Remember, sometimes the chaos isn't the problem, it's the solution. Ever noticed how an INFJ can be a different person in different social circles? This isn't because they're putting on a facade or trying to fit in, quite the contrary in fact. These intriguing individuals are like chameleons, subtly shifting their persona to explore various aspects of their rich inner world. This trait makes them double life directors of their own existence. They're not just content with being spectators in their own lives. They want to experience everything, even if it means becoming a different character in each chapter. Imagine a person with an insatiable curiosity about human nature, but instead of observing others, they dive deep into their own psyche. They experiment, they learn, they grow. They're not trying to deceive anyone or manipulate situations. They're simply addicted to self-discovery and personal growth. So the next time you see an INFJ seemingly transform before your eyes, don't be alarmed. Remember, it's not about being fake. It's about exploration. Ever wondered why an INFJ can so easily cut people out of their lives? This is because INFJs are the ultimate ghosters. They hold a hidden moral code, a set of unwritten rules that they live by. And if someone dares to violate these rules, the INFJ can effortlessly erase them from their lives. It's like they have a built-in delete button for their personal relationships. It's not out of malice or revenge. It's simply a defense mechanism, a shield, to protect their inner harmony. They don't hold grudges, they don't plot revenge, they simply disappear. They become ghosts themselves, vanishing without a trace. It's a fascinating but also slightly terrifying aspect of their personality. It's a stark reminder that an INFJ's loyalty, while deep and profound, is not unconditional. So the next time you're interacting with an INFJ, tread lightly. Remember, an INFJ's loyalty is not unconditional. Cross their moral line, and you might just become a ghost.